How's everybody doing? That is very, very bright. I don't know if I could move that down a little bit or something. That's a little bit better. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas. Everybody getting together with their family and having a good time. Let's take a look and see who we have in here. Miss Christina made it. 65-mile-an-hour winds. Wow. We're in what, 40 and 50-mile-an-hour gusts at 10 degrees. It was 55 degrees at 4 o'clock this morning, and it's now 10 degrees. So we've got a major shift here. Everybody have a little. Everybody have a little cup of cheer there.
Merry Christmas.
Spray bombs here. What's going on?
Hey,
Thanks for coming
Tim
in,
Windsor.
Larry. Tim
One.
made it. One's here.
Kevin.
All
It's
right.
a minus 19 right there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't have anything to complain about when one's like
one sends his weather reports.
130, minus 36.
But it's a little bit chilly here.
Considering it was 50-some degrees this morning. Yeah.
We have a bunch of stuff to go through today. Okay, first of all, a little bit later when we have our giveaways. Now, Kim thought these were a terrible idea.
Hey, Hubie. Hey, Tony.
She's probably right, but I got
hey, Gerald.
Picture stickers of the car.
22 in North Florida.
So we'll have
Chopper Mike. Hey, Zeus.
Hey, Chopper Mike. We'll have a sticker giveaway with a picture of the car with BW's garage on it. Kim thought it was a terrible idea. She goes, "You're really the only one that wants a picture of your car." She's probably right. But I wanted something new to give away because a lot of people have already won everything. And then because it's Christmas, we're going to give away an iron-on patch.
Hey, Zeus, how is your daughter? I know her car is wrecked, but how is she doing? Hey, Torp. Mrs. K. Paul White, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Paul.
20 below for the last 4 days.
Hey, Gorney's here. Listen, we got a ton of mail to go through. Ton of mail to go through today. So we're going to go through it all.
Muscle car.
And I hope everybody's here. Hey, Herb, thanks for coming in, man. So I hope everybody's here that sent us mail. We got quite a bit here, so we're going to go through it. And in no particular order. We're just going to pull them off the top as they came in, and we put them on a stack for tonight. All right. And plus, there was 2 down here from last week. One of them's Howie. I hope is Howie.
Drink it up, Mrs. K. Drink it up.
Drink it up. So our first one.
Hey, Pap.
Our first one.
Oh, you're welcome, Torp.
Our first one's from Chaz. We'll get that one opened up. Over there at the Puglisi Speed Shop.
Hey, Don's here.
Daniel. Yo, Don's Hot Rod Garage. Daniel made it. What's going on? Merry Christmas.
Here.
Howie Moo.
Artelis is here.
Very good. Howie just sent me a video on the phone. They got some crazy. It's snowing sideways.
BBK.
All right, let's see here.
Hey, John S.
All right, from Puglisi Speed Shop.
It is cold, Pat.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, warmest thoughts and best wishes for a wonderful holiday and a Happy New Year. Chaz, Megan, and Andrew, Puglisi Speed Shop. It's got a picture of the trucks and stuff on there, old time stuff. Very, very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much if you're in here, Chaz. All right. There you go, hon.
That's an old hot rod.
Let's see here. We got one from
Grounds and Hounds.
Ooh, Sonny Ricona. All right, Rat Gas Garage out there in Washington State.
I thought it was like Sonny, like SONNY.
No, it's SU. And you guys know, check out Sonny up there, man. He's building a killer 57 gasser. It's a station wagon. He's got a big block for it. And if you go back and watch through his videos, he got a really good deal on a really killer engine. Aloha, Brian and Kim, from my
You're welcome, Mar.
home to yours. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Mel, honey, could you help me with his Hawaiian stuff? I messed it up last year.
Melikalama.
See, that's why you got smart wives. Thank you, Sonny.
It's a song.
Yeah, I know.
Melikalama. Hawaiian rain.
Yeah, so it's a really nice picture card of Sonny and his wife, and very 24. Nice.
Man, even
Christmas
smarter
tree.
cold.
Look how nice that one come out, huh?
Oh, that is nice.
So if you catch up and watch, or if you're in here, Sonny, thank you and Merry Christmas from my house to yours. All right.
His wife is very pretty.
She is pretty. Now this next one is from Jer and Karen Griffin, Pennsville,
Hey, Randy Ryan.
over in Pennsville, Jersey. You guys remember Jer? I got the
You're welcome, Christina.
I got the radar rims off of him. We swapped. He got some big block heads, and I got some radar rims. All right.
It's cold all over.
Oh,
Is he-
kitty cat.
Aw, King Cat.
Yeah, this is like a Kim. This is like a Kim's tile card she likes. It's the little things that make the holidays magical. Merry Christmas, Jay, Karen, and Mandy. Look at that. Hey, Jer.
He's the only one we know from New Jersey.
No. No, that's Jay and Karen Griffith. Okay, from Pennsville, New Jersey. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. All right, this one is from Daniel Hines.
Hey, Daniel's in the room.
Daniel's here. All right, let's get this one opened up. It's fun opening.
I was
man.
late this year, Pat. I was late getting cards done.
We were late on everything.
I kept telling them to order the cards.
Now, you can't blame me for that, honey. I had them in plenty of time. You were in the hospital.
Ice fishing. Torp likes ice fishing, so that's one good thing about that cold.
Merry Christmas. Hope your Christmas season brings you joy and cherish again and again, Daniel. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Oh, that's
Beautiful
nice, Daniel.
little
Thank
Christmas
you.
tree on there. Merry Christmas. All
That's
right.
a pretty little
It
tree.
is. Oh, we got one here from Howie Mook,
Howie Mook.
all the way from Buffalo. We know this one came through the river and through the woods from grandmother's
No.
house with the
That's the snow and sleet and
slough.
room and night.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, see, I get everything all messed up. That's why I got
Bye,
you.
Hubie. Have fun at your commitment.
Have fun, QB. Merry Christmas, buddy. Season's greetings. Dear Brian and Kim, sending warm wishes for a very Merry Christmas, the Mook family. It's got a really cool old-time pickup truck on there. Looks like a 3100, right? That's a Chevy 3100, maybe. Looks that way. All right. Hey, thank you very much, Howie. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
That's a cool truck.
It is. I think it's a 3100.
The Mook family.
Oh, we got one here from Paul White.
Paul White.
Paul White. Paul's here, right?
I saw him in there.
All right. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Christmas is a time for thinking of those who have special place in our hearts and in our lives and in our hearts. Amazing people like you. Thank you, Paul. Oh, Paul saying sending warm thoughts and Christmas and hoping you know how much you brighten the life of the whole year through. Thanks a lot, Paul. Appreciate that. Paul sent us a little Christmas gift here. Thank you, Paul. Let's see. Kim and Brian, I hope this card finds you both happy and healthy. Just like to say, I totally enjoy your Friday night live streams. Gives an old man like me something to look forward to. Once again, thank you both, and may God bless. Merry Christmas.
And Bites
Paul
with
White.
Turlo.
Man, thanks a lot, Paul. That really means a lot, buddy.
Yes,
And
Paul, thank you so much.
we look forward to it too. We look forward to all you guys. We look for all of you every week when you come in. You're one of our favorites, and you're all important to us. And it's little notes like this that go in my little file over there, and I'll keep them and cherish them forever. Merry Christmas.
How old's your daughter, Turlo? Which one is it?
All right.
I'm feeling pretty good, Randy.
Let's see here. All right, we got one here from Shaky Bob.
Shaky. I haven't seen Shaky.
He might be along. Sometimes Shaky's a little late to the party. He'll be here. I hope. Oh, it is the holiday.
What are you making, Turlo? Turlo's making a birthday dinner for his daughter, Shelby.
Okay.
Mark from Hedgesville, West Virginia. Hedgesville.
Mark from Hedgeville, West Virginia. Merry Christmas, buddy. Okay, this one's from Shaky. Warm wishes for the holidays.
Yeah, he included the winning number on that card.
share the joy. Merry Christmas, Shaky.
Oh, I like the penguin.
Yeah. No lottery numbers. I just want to point out that Shaky did not send us any winning numbers.
What kind of pizza
He's
did you get,
keeping them
Warren?
secret. There you go.
You knocked them all over now.
I'm sorry, honey. All right. And now we got one here from Mr. Altry,
Ooh,
Robbie Altry.
We had tacos last night, Carlo.
Yeah, we had tacos last night.
Mr. Robbie Altry. Did Robbie
Mr.
come in
Altry.
tonight? Did I see Robbie?
Is Robbie in here? I don't think I've seen him yet. But then again, I'm counting on you to look at the chat while I read the cards.
Big Job wants to know where your hat is.
We didn't, with everything that happened this year with Kim getting sick, and we were behind on everything. And, between that and I'm trying to get stuff done on the car, we didn't even put our tree up this year. And it's just like, and I was upset about it because, we both wanted to, but it's just the timing wasn't there.
Oh, Robbie is here.
Okay, so we're reading, Rob. We just opened your card, Robbie, and I'm about to read it. Merriest Christmas and happiest of New Year.
To Babe Jenkins.
Ho, ho, ho.
I like that card, Robbie.
Yeah.
I really
Hope your holidays are happy and bright and full of reasons to smile. Dear Brian and Kim, I always look forward to Fridays with you guys, all the other great people. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Rob, Ann, and Obi. Ho, ho, ho.
Obi and his wife, Ann.
And his wife, Ann. I hope she's feeling better, Robbie. Let her know that we're all thinking of her. And
Frank's garage tree has been up for 2 weeks. Frank, I like to have everything done by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
U.S. Thanksgiving.
And it's like when she came home, it was like a week before she felt up to anything. And I offered to help get the lights up because Kim likes to put the porch lights and everything. And she said, nope, they won't be up long enough. So everything stayed put away this year.
I usually put them up. I usually put everything up like the last warm day, like the last warm weekend in November, and then turn everything on the night before Thanksgiving.
So our final piece of mail we got tonight's from Tony G. Tony G out in Sturgis, South Dakota.
It's minus 20 degrees out there for the past couple days.
Ooh, Tony. It's cold. All right.
That sounds good, Henry.
Wow, this is really nice. Look at this. Your friendship is a gift.
It's ice fishing.
It's ice fishing.
It's ice fishing.
I'll show Torp in a minute. when the stocking's full of presents and the tree lit up just right, when the sky is bright with stars on a chilly winter night, whenever we hang out, there's laughter in the air. That's when I'm super grateful for all the friendship we share. Merry Christmas. Hey, BW and
You're
Kim.
welcome back.
This kind of fits the live chat, so Merry Christmas to us all. Tony
How did you
G.
know it was going to fit the live chat?
Absolutely.
Are you psychic? Are you and Shaky like psychics in this room?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little ice fishing. There you go, Torp. I got an ice fishing Christmas card from my buddy Tony G.
Ice fishing.
There we go.
Our mail sucks, Kevin.
It's slow. It's slow. Any late mail that shows up, we will open next week. Maybe do a short. Open them in a short or something. I don't know. But I wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Did you offer everybody a drink, honey?
I did. I just put it up there.
All right. Now take another sip then.
Let the eggnog flow.
So I don't know what.
Hey, Desert Rat's here.
Yo, Mike, how's it going? I don't know what everybody has planned for their holiday. Tomorrow we got to go to Kim's sister's for a little bit. We're going to have one of those secret Santas.
We have matching outfits on.
Yes, and I insisted. It's like we both have the same red top, and then we have these Christmassy. I don't know if you guys could see them. These Christmassy pants. They're kind of like the pickup truck Mike got in his yard.
Fuel fire.
Fuel fire, dude. So
Shaky, well, you just missed your card.
We just opened your card, buddy. Merry Christmas.
There was no winning lottery numbers in it either, Shaky.
Yeah, we didn't see any winning lottery numbers. So Let's see. So we're going to go over there for a little bit. We're going to have sandwiches, and where you're making that noodle salad, Italian noodle salad. And then we're just going to come home and hang out. I'm probably at that point, if we don't have a lot going on, I'll probably sneak out to the garage for a few hours. I'm trying to like chip away at all these little nag jobs. I was going to.
That's what we're having, Daniel. Ham.
Yeah, we're going to have ham, macaroni, and cheese.
On
Christmas Day. I don't know. Maybe we should have it tomorrow and go get the stuff and make it.
No, I'm not going to cook all day tomorrow.
We could have soup. We could have soup on Sunday.
Hey, Frank has those jammies. You got them in? Did you get them at Eddie Bauer?
They're Eddie Bauer's, Frank.
We got them at the outlet.
And it's a very real possibility because the tag that I cut off had a U.S. and Canada price tag on them. So there you go. We got them at Eddie Bauer's outlet over in New Jersey.
Spray Bomb's making a turkey since they didn't have it on Thanksgiving.
All right. Nothing wrong with having a bird on the holiday. So I'm thinking I'm going to sneak out and play around. I want to start putting the interior pieces together. I want to, that real nice.
Ooh, shepherd pie. That sounds good too.
The aluminum trim Kim got me last year for Christmas. It's blanked off. There's no radio or nothing. It's completely blanked off. Where I'm going to attempt to put those gauge holes in. I decided why not use the gauge holes that are in the dash. I was going to cover the radio over, but there's two perfect 2-inch holes, and I have 2-inch gauges, so I'm going to stick them in there. I might put a third one in and just kind of notch out. But it runs right into where the radio is. So we'll see how
Frank got his pajamas last year.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why they were at the outlet.
Yeah.
Because of last year.
Oh, okay. Well, we got last year's stuff at the outlet.
Don says your 55 looks righteous.
Oh, thanks, Don. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. I just pulled the chrome back off, but left the buckets in. I was going to wrap the line, and I wanted the buckets in for the wrap the line. But once I put the buckets in, you guys know I'm looking at all the chrome. I'm like, well, I got to at least see what it looks like. And I don't know if you were in here yet. And Kim's thinking that nobody's, what's this? But I took a picture, and I had a sticker made with BW's Garage. So we got a new sticker to give away, but it's an actual picture of the car. So I don't know if you guys will like it or not.
Hey, Puglisi.
It's what we got tonight to give away. And
thanks for the card, Chaz. One is roasting a big fat prime rib roast beef. That sounds good too. Maybe a homemade loaf of bread and lots of beer and champagne.
Thanks a lot, Frank. I do too. And it's like when we get the bad man stripe on the side with 468.
I heard he tried to get you on his side.
It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. So it's getting there. Like I say, I put the buckets in so I could wrap the line the underside, and I only have one can of wrap the liner. It's right behind us, but I think I'm going to need like 2. So I ordered a whole nother kit because I also need it for the Nova. I need it for the Nova floor and the Nova
shaky.
Trunk. So I went ahead and bought a whole nother kit, and I think it's coming Tuesday.
I don't like the sticker. I don't like it. Maybe if the background for the garage wasn't there, I'd like it better. That's
what Kim's upset about all the mess in the garage. But it's something new to give away, and it's a sticker.
Who'd you pick for your pick this week?
It's like I never had any more artwork made up. I haven't had any new artwork made up, and Sticker Mule sent me this thing, $29 for 50 stickers. So I threw it together, and Kim's like, well, you could have asked me first. And it was like, the one thing is you have to submit a proof before you can even see what it looks like. So it is what it is. I like it, but Kim's like, well, of course you like it. It's your car. But there you go. All right. So we're going to give that away, and then we're going to have a second giveaway tonight. We're going to give away one of our last remaining iron-on patches. But if you already want a patch, please don't guess because leave it for somebody. We're down to 2. So if nobody, we would like somebody who don't have it yet to get it. But
Robbie likes it. Robbie likes the sticker. And there's a lot of people that like the sticker. I'm in the minority.
You're in the minority on it. That's okay.
Randy Ryan says he needs the patch. Well, Randy, you need to get the number.
You need to get the number.
Shaky can't wait to win. Too Big likes the sticker too.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I like it, but there's that. So there you go. So I'm hoping this week we should start really starting to get some stuff done. Once I get the aluminum piece and I get the holes laid out, I'm looking for the best way. And maybe you guys got a suggestion to put the
Better
holes
than
in it. You
cheering
guys
for the
know
Cowboys.
how Don, you all, and anybody else that has the trifives, you know how thin that aluminum material is. I don't want to screw it up. And I'm afraid that a hole saw will grab it, but we'll see.
Gleazy wants to see the sticker again. Desert Rat, we'll have to order some more. We'll have to order some more of the patches.
Yeah, we're going. I get those from Amazon. I don't know if they come from overseas.
Wait a minute, Desert Rat, are you talking about the sticker or the patch?
There's the sticker.
I guess I gotta go down.
See what
you got to talk to Shaky and then ask him to give you the number.
So we'll be doing that, and then and we'll be giving now these stickers. I got 50 of them, so we'll be giving them away for a while. And I got, like I said, I'm only down to two iron-on patches, so and they seem to be pretty popular.
John S.
So
likes
I
the
think
sticker too.
I'll order some more. Cool, man. Appreciate it. It's just something new, to give away. It's like, and like I said, I haven't had any new art made in a while, so. My son's old roommate was an artist, and my buddy back home's an artist, and I got to come up with an idea, and then I could give it to one of them to make me something. But
I'll come up with something soon.
Okay.
Robot face. Bender.
I was going to get us a poster made up. It's like I can take a picture of like the car in the garage, and then I can turn it into a cartoon and put YouTube down in the bottom.
Hey,
and
Jen.
Kim and I were screwing around with it, and we screwed around with it so long that Sticker Mule's sale thing went away. So maybe the next time it comes up, we're going to have one of those to give away. So
well, that's why we're doing our lunch, brunch, early dinner at 2:30, so we can be out of there, so I don't have to listen to my sister root for the Cowboys against the Eagles.
That's just.
So, see, Frank knows what I'm talking. And I think I would use Nibbler to open up the hole. No, I don't think he was talking about that.
So Kim, ever since like when I used to think about what I was going to do before I did it, if I wanted the lower valance and splash pan, whatever you want to call it, and the fender extensions. Now I have the fender extensions. They're on my desk at work. I got them off of Jay a couple weeks ago. I was going to, when it's just we've been so busy, and then when I barely have time for lunch lately. But one of these lunches, when we're slow, I was hoping to use the media blaster to clean them up.
Hey, PPSS.
But the splash pan or valance, lower valance, whatever you want to call it, the one Jay gave me it's beautiful. It's original. It's solid. I don't have the heart to cut it. I don't. And you guys know to have a gasser, you have to cut it to get it to fit under there. And I am not cutting it. It's too nice of a piece. And I'm going to have another trifive. It's just going to happen eventually. So
one says this is 2 years, almost 2 years.
What is?
This is almost 2 years with the same motley crew for week after week, strangers sharing, helping, bitching, and making the world a better place, one Friday live at a time.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And making new friends. This, like you said a while back one, and it's true. It's like, it's great knowing you got I got a friend in Edmonton, Canada. How does that happen? YouTube, us having fun on Friday Night Lives. It's really cool. I got a buddy in Oklahoma named Kevin L. and his wife Kim. It's like, how would I have met Rick? He's down there in South Carolina, man. It's like Puglisi's probably one of the closest people. He's right across into Maryland there. So he's only an hour or two away from me.
Puglisi's not far, and neither is Pap, right?
Pap's Washington, D.C. area, right? And then Tim Windsor's pretty close.
Tim Windsor's probably the closest. He's only like an hour away.
We'll probably have to try to get a coffee with you, Tim, whenever we go to that junkyard. and we got to go this spring before it gets before beach season, maybe like March or something.
New Orleans, LA. That's where Henry is. Yep. Paps DC by the Pentagon.
Yep. There you go. See.
And
so Pap gets to enjoy the cherry blossoms every spring.
Somebody else isn't too far away. I can't think of who it is right now.
Oh. Yeah, Jed's pretty. Yeah, Jed's really right. Close.
I knew there was somebody else.
Yeah, Jed's close.
Robbie's in Lafayette and Henry's in New Orleans.
Jed and I used the same media blast guy, Bob. That's where we met. We met from Bob. Yeah, he's in Reading. That's right. It's like both the halfway point, Pottstown. Right, how close,
Bob
I guess.
Moon.
Bob Moon. Cranky Bob Moon. He's cranky. No, just kidding. Oh, you guys are great.
Christina saw your 55 from 2 years ago finding the trunk keyhole.
Oh yeah, I had to sweat that. I had to sweat the somebody let it over it. I had to dig it out, find it.
Mrs. K. She's really Mrs. M? I just call her Mrs. K because her first name's Christina.
There you go.
But she's really Mrs. M. Hey, Fuel Fire Garage is here.
You're not too far. I got Indiana, right, Mike? That's not too far. At some point, I think we're all just going to have to converge on the Tri-5 Nationals. Just show up. I'm hoping to make it this time. I really am. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to go. Do I want to just get a trailer and pull my car? Do I want to take and put a hitch on my car and pull a little trailer? I mean, it's like 10 hours. I don't know if I could trust that thing not to overheat, you know.
Desert Rat missed his first day of work in 17 years because of the weather.
Wow. We just got done saying he had freezing rain.
Tri-5 Nationals. Oh, yeah.
Windsor across the drink from Detroit. That ain't too far either, Mike.
One said it did. He didn't miss work. It missed him.
That's my goal, Randy. I'm going to try. You know, I'm going to do the best I can. But you know, a lot of crazy stuff pops up on me. I wake up every morning. There's something else I got to deal with.
Spraybon wants to know where the Nationals are being held. That's in Lexington. Right?
No, they're Kentucky. Come on, help me, Randy.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you, Don. It's about, I thought I looked it up. I think
Thanks,
it's like,
Randy.
It's like, I think it's 12 or 13 hours from me. I thought it was closer, Kevin. But no.
Lexington. What happened in Lexington? Ooh, 23 now. That's cold, Mrs. K.
So I'm guessing I'd have to use the PA Turnpike and the Ohio Turnpike. Well, not necessarily. I don't know. I have to map it out. But I saw.
We made it to Kentucky in one day when we were driving cross country.
Yeah, but I saw it was like 13 hours.
It's 6 hours for Don, and that's a long way to tow a car. Hey, CBGG. Go west to go south. I can't believe it's that cold down in the south right now. That's cold for the south.
If I attempted to drive the car there, I wouldn't be worried too much, except for in the summer, the overheat. So I would probably want to shroud my radiator. And if I shroud my radiator, I'd have to get the shorter water pump. I mean, you guys know that there's 2 water pumps for a big block Chevy, and you can pick up 1 3/4 inches by getting the short nose.
The Canadians are all laughing at us. You know that, right?
Wow.
The Canadians are laughing at us complaining about the cold weather.
I understand that, but they're a whole different kind of person, man. I mean, you guys got wilderness that'll eat you if you go out in your backyard at the wrong time. A moose will come get you or something, man. You guys got to worry about these wild animals eating your dogs and stuff, man. Whole different kind of wilderness. I would, Robbie, and that's my thing. Is like I got to see how my car's going to act. You know, I'm sure it's going to be warm. I don't have a mechanical fan. I only have an electrical fan. So we'll have to do that. All right, guys. Well, we're at the halfway point. Let's have our giveaway. I think the first one we want to do, let's do the new sticker so everybody can play. All right. So we're going to give away a new sticker. So I need a number between 1 and 50. Kim's pulling a number up now. 1 and 50 for the new picture sticker. Go. Oh, they're coming in fast, honey.
Oh, there it is. Shaky got it.
Are you kidding me? Shaky Bob got it. Number 7.
He is the luckiest SOB.
He sure is. Shaky Bob. Here's the number. It's right here. Number 7.
He doesn't have that sticker, so.
Yeah, he doesn't have that sticker, so there you go. All right. Don't worry. I got 49 more to give away.
Puglisi called 7, so did Chopper Mike.
Did they?
Yeah, but Shaky got it first.
All right. Oh, that's
Hey, Kansas Okies here.
Yo, Sam, what's going on?
I missed him.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Pap. I appreciate that. All right, so
yeah, we need to take Shaky to Vegas or Atlantic City
where's his card at? I mean, he left out all the no lottery tickets, no lottery picks, nothing.
I gotta go back. Can you see it?
Okay, yeah, I can see it. All right, now this one is for the iron-on patch. And if you've already got a patch, please just sit back and watch, all right? I need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the iron-on patch. Go.
They're coming fast again.
Oh, yeah, they're coming in real fast, honey. You're going to have to really... I'm looking as best I can.
Oh, Kevin L.
Kevin L.
Kevin L won it.
Kevin L for the iron-on patch. Number 15. Kevin L. Number 15. Great job.
Way to go, Kevin.
Way to go, Kevin.
Way to go, Shaky.
Way to go, guys. So, all right. There you go. That was
I get
fun.
so excited I start yelling.
That's okay. You can yell.
I'm sitting right by the microphone, so it's probably like I'm probably blowing people's ears out.
They're all hitting the down volume button. Kim screaming into the damn thing.
10:29 and 4:22, 7 in tonight.
All right.
You could have picked a negative since it's so cold down there.
Oh man. I mean, we got the same crew. I imagine everybody will eventually get a picture sticker.
Bye, Chaz.
All right, Chaz. Thanks a lot, man.
Have fun with your family.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a safe and happy holiday, buddy. Appreciate you even coming by.
How about we have a contest wager, some money to see how many times Shaky can win? That's from Big Job Ford. We should all put in $1 or $2.
I don't know how he does it. I swear we ain't cheating. I mean, it's like it's. I don't know how to explain it. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh yes, I was sitting back. I was good for the first half hour. Shaky.
We'll have to start calling it the shaky drawing or something. Shaky. All right, we're gonna
go. Don wants to know: are you running the lower splash pan or no? He likes it without it.
Yeah,
thanks, Turlo.
I think I'm just going to leave it off. Like I said, I don't have the heart. If I talk to Jay next time I'm down there, if he's got one that's all beat up and ratty, maybe I'll grab it just to have. But right now, no, I'm not. But I am.
Okay, PPSS. How does he do it? Cowie Christmas, Chaz.
Let us in on the secret, Rick. I am going to sandblast the fender extensions and get them in epoxy, and I'll just hold on to them, and eventually I'll do something with them. That gasser that Jay had last year, we almost bought that thing. I called him like an hour too late. And so it was what I should have just bought it when we were there that day, and I didn't. So we'll eventually have something else out there. So you never, parts are parts. I like having parts.
Pep, where are you playing these dice games? That doesn't sound too safe there. And I never pick the first number that comes up. I always run it like 2 or 3 times.
I'm gonna start back up on it in early spring, Jesus. Probably before that. It's like when I'm waiting on stuff. It's way too cold right now. I got to finish the floor pan on the passenger side. It came up too short in the front where the toe board. I had to take it up too high, so I'm gonna have to put a strip of metal in there. And I got the trunk pan to put in it.
Merry Christmas.
Life gets in the way. What else can I say? But we are gonna jump back on it. So that's one of the reasons I bought the whole Raptor kit instead of just another jar or two, because I'm gonna need it for the Nova, for the floorboard of the Nova. And
I don't know where Gordon is. This is like the first time Gordon's missed in a long time.
I hope everything's okay. Hey, he's got family too, I guess. He could be doing a whole Christmas holiday thing. Or he might be watching something more interesting, like the Claymations or something. I
like the Claymations. Don't make fun of the Claymations.
I'm not making fun of the Claymations. I'm just saying.
I like them.
It's the Christmas holiday. He might have a dinner to go to. You never know. He'll catch up. You watch. I'll get a comment later. He'll give me the date, Gordon here, and watch him. At least I hope.
It is a busy time of the year, Randy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any meds right now. I went to the doctor and they took more blood. They took more blood and I have to wait for the cultures to come back. But this was the infectious disease doctor, so we'll see what he says. Right?
That's right. We'll find out.
I do have a mouth guard. I need to. Where's my Dremel?
It's out in the shop, I think.
Thanks, Spray Bomb.
I'll have to look and see. She does sound better, but there's still stuff going on. So we need to get it resolved.
What car items are people asking for from Santa?
Oh, I got a ton of stuff I need.
He doesn't ask. He just goes and buys.
That's not true.
Yes,
First of all, I'm grown and I work.
So, grown?
Yeah, I'm grown.
You're grown.
I'm grown and I work. And I do not do that, first of all. I call her up or text her and I'll be like, look, I got this stuff. Just buy it. And then she says stuff like this a week later. Just buy it.
Tires for the Camaro.
So one thing I am looking at right now, and I'm not committing on anything.
Big block engine.
I showed you guys, big block engine. Nothing wrong with that. It's a little sketchy back there where the exhaust where I'm going to turn and go in up underneath my ladder bars and all that.
632. John wants a bigger garage.
Ooh, that's big money right there. And you guys seen the video, the little short. It's a little sketchy right there. And my buddy Kevin's going to come over, and I've also been shopping around online, and I'm looking at like the 3-inch oval just to get it under the frame and to the inside of the frame. So there's a couple options. It's just like, because I know exactly if it don't hit the tire, when if it hits and it launches, it's going to crunch that pipe in between the frame and the ladder bar.
Mrs. K wants a 55 4-door.
So I'm still playing with ideas. That's where I'm at right now.
That's a nice gift from Santa there, Mrs. K. Randy wants new scan tools. Okay. Yeah, and the 5 kids chip in. That's nice.
They got 3-inch round to oval, Jed. I was looking on Summit, and but they're really expensive. They're like $50-$60 just for a fitting, just for one fitting. So it's like I'm going to make sure.
Hey, David Holloway.
There's actually a Meineke. I mean, at the top of my street, an eighth of a mile down the road, and my buddy Kevin and Mike, they deal with him because they got a garage down the street from that, and he said we're going to stop over and see him. He might have dyes and stuff, so we're going to stop and see if I can get something made up. I have no problem cutting the bottom of my header and putting a piece off the header and just bringing it inside the frame rail. I'm not afraid to do that. It's just I got to find out how hard it'd be to make a piece to come around like a different collector, because the main collector I could still use for the dump, and I could just Y off the
Thanks,
header
Kevin.
and go to the inside.
Bye, Daniel. Have a
of the
Merry
frame
Christmas.
rail. And then the only thing I got to do is just go right, put a little nooch underneath the transmission bracket. I'm looking at everything.
Frank put us up on the TV.
So while I'm doing that, cool. I'm on the big screen at Frank's. So I'm thinking of 100 different ways to do it. And while I'm doing that, like I said, I'm going to start putting other stuff together. That's why I'm starting to play with the interior parts. And I thought I was going to be wrapped the line in last weekend. I looked at it, started setting up for it, and I was like, you know what? I only got this one can, and if it ain't enough, it's just going to rag me off. So I ordered a whole nother set. And I want the exhaust camoed the best I can. So I'm going with high heat black, flat black.
Mark, they're never big enough. You get a big one and then you want a bigger one.
What?
Garage.
Yeah. Kim's already yelled at me. You should have got a bigger one. That's what she said. I got that going.
David,
for me,
that's so nice of you to say.
Maybe down the road. We'll see. I don't want to sound like a vulture, but I think we'll really start looking real seriously when the market is down for houses, and it is going down.
Shaky wants a bigger garage too.
You got a pretty nice shop, Shaky. I've seen.
Never enough garage, cars, or tools. No such thing as a shop too big. Just add on. Bye, Pat. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Pat. Thanks for coming in. Have a happy holiday. Enjoy your family.
You're welcome.
Have a safe holiday. You're welcome, buddy.
Mike's out of space.
I don't know, Mike. You got a lot of property. You could probably toss up another barn anytime you wanted to.
CBGG needs a shop also. Hey, Junker Clunkers, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas.
Just add on, Henry says. You save on one wall.
I'll tell you that everything's out of control right now. I got one of those car. That's my shop's one of them metal buildings, but it was like they used to make carports, and then they put sides on them. And once I had the pad poured, they just scheduled and showed up 30 days later, and they called like the night before to make sure. They came from North Carolina. Your pad is ready, right? It is level, right? Yeah. They showed up. They already had the pieces prefabbed, and two men put it together in 10, 12 hours. It was done.
CBGG needs a warehouse for all the parts he took from the junkyard.
Yeah.
Abby would like to have some post lifts in his.
Well, you got a couple nice wall hangers, Jason. I'll tell you that fiberglass bird is pretty cool.
Hi, Desert Rat. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mike. Have a happy holiday. Have a safe holiday, buddy. Be careful in that weather you're having down there. Merry Christmas, buddy. Maybe just let the ice melt. Stay inside and just look at it and drink some coffee, bud. That's what I had. I'll be up for a couple hours tonight. I had a coffee, but like about 20 minutes before the show, I'm like, man, I'm getting a little tired. I better have a coffee. So now I'll be up a little bit. I can sleep after coffee. It's not a big deal for me. Let me see here. All right. So yeah, I'm going to play with the aluminum. Now we can get back to that for a minute because I'm going to need. I was thinking like those aluminum punch or the punch kits, like the electricians use to punch holes in metal for that little aluminum, or like one of them razor blade cutters to cut that for the gauges, cut out for the gauges. I'm going to set it up onto the dash and lay out the bottom. And I think after I put the two in that are already there, I think I'm going to lay out a third one right beside it. And then when I put it up, I'll mark out what part of the radio metal has to come out, because I want to put a third gauge there. If I'm going to put gauges there, I might as well put gauges
It
there.
doesn't take long to heat up the garage. He's got a pretty good heater that, his wife told him to buy.
That's what Mike said, the same thing, Chopper Mike, the whole knockout. I got to see if I can find somebody who has one. If I used a hole saw, Randy, I wouldn't want to use one with teeth. I'd try to find like one of them ones with the stone or something, like that you would use for tile or something. Because I'm telling you,
Johnny Appleseed.
Teeth
It's never too late, Johnny.
Teeth with the teeth on a hole saw will just grab that metal and mangle it. It's way too fragile. I think Chopper Mike is on to
Torp
something.
said start it backwards.
Oh, I had never thought of that.
Clamp it between plywood. Harbor Freight hydraulic hole punch and 1/2 inch to 3 inches, $100. Maybe get your garage floor and rubber mat or cover it with epoxy coating so it's not as hard on the bones. Johnny Appleseed came in. He asked if it was too late.
Too late for what?
To come in, I guess.
No, it's absolutely not too late. Come on in. Join the party. Come every week. We have a really cool group here. Everybody likes to talk cars and other stuff too. We all like to check on each other.
I like to talk about food.
Kim likes food.
Henry always has a good dinner. Hey, you know what we had for dinner tonight? Cheesesteaks.
Wait a minute, hold on. The Swamp Thing was saying he uses a hole saw or aluminum gutters and runs it backwards.
Turlo. Cars and food.
Good pair. Hedgeville, Mark from Hedgeville, West Virginia. My tongue's tied tonight. He's saying he used just snips.
And Frank's saying use a jeweler saw. It cuts in all directions.
Maybe. I didn't know that whole punch kit was so cheap at Harbor Freight. We might have to take a ride down to Harbor Freight. Because I was thinking the same. I watched the electricians use those hole knockouts all the time. Because right now I have 2 gauges. I have the oil pressure gauge and the temperature gauge. And I think I'd like to get a voltage regulator gauge as well.
Oh, old school is such a.
I'm still debating. Now I keep looking online. I almost had my hands on another Garlett's tack, but I'm still on the fence. There's a place down. I think it's Arkansas. Somebody in here had mentioned it or one of the videos. But before even that, somebody on Facebook told me about the place. They restore them. I want the tack to be accurate, and so it's like.
Merry Christmas, Big Job.
All right. Big Job says they work great. I guess he's talking about the knockout.
Well, see, problem with the punch, Randy Ryan said, maybe it will cause it to distort.
That may be true too. Yeah.
I think the jewelers.
Or the hole saw backwards, but instead of a hole saw with a tooth, maybe the ones like I said with the stones, like the diamond chip stones that they use on the ceramic. I don't know.
Oh, let's get everybody to have a drink.
Everybody take a sip. We'll take a look. We'll look around and see what we got.
I just put them up, Shaky. I'll put them up again if you missed them.
The easiest solution is the hole saw because I have a complete kit. I'm just so afraid of them things with tearing up. But
guy in Halifax, PA might be able to calibrate a tachometer, according to Frank's Garage.
All right.
Diamond saw would work, but you need to use coolant, according to Torp. Jen said, "How about pals?"
A step bit. That step bit is an awesome idea. Do they make them that they go up to 2 inch? I know I got them out in the shop right now that go up to 1 inch, but I don't know that they go up to 2 inch.
Jen said, get a fresh saw and run it slow backwards.
Slow backwards. That's like the third person that said that. I think Dawn said it.
Frank, so a lot of people said it.
Slow and steady. I mean, that's, you guys know that stuff.
Twerp said it.
That's not much thicker than tinfoil, man. It's really thin stuff, man.
One, do you really need anyone to tell you you're brilliant?
That's funny. So we'll see. I'm gonna put the car brackets and seats back
and
in.
some masking tape from Too Big.
One thing, another thing I'm thinking about doing, when I bought my shifter, I wasn't sure the height. I feel like I'm about 6 inches too high.
Dee Dee's speech up jumped in and said, torch and freehand the hole. Hey, Brian K.
On aluminum. Hey, I do have a plasma cutter out there. I have a plasma cutter out there, man. I that's hilarious. I actually, it was only like the second or third time I actually broke out the oxyacetylene rig last week when I was making that collector piece for the bottom.
He's a fart smeller.
That's what, the way that the collector went inside of the fitting, there was like a 1/4 inch sticking down inside, and I wanted the exhaust to go free. I mean, I heated that thing up cherry red and peened it over, made my own angle. It used to be like 45. I think it's like 62 degrees now or something.
But Randy said Dee Dee would just beat a hole through it.
Just take a claw hammer to it. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll see. But we're gonna get the seats mounted. And like I said, but I got that's a really nice shifter I got. It's a Hurst. But it's like
K says that whole saws go up to 2 1/8. Go in reverse slow with a VS drill.
What? Yeah.
K said that.
All right. Well, I like I said, I have a hole saw kit out in the shop. I think mine actually goes up to 3 inch or something. But I like 10 people's already said run it backwards. I actually like that idea. That's a good idea. So that's probably what we're going to do. And if it gets botched, I'm going to film it anyway. And we'll blame everybody. I'm just kidding.
You'll blame me. That's what
it'll be somebody's fault, but I promise it won't be mine. So, yeah. And I'm going to put the seats back in and get that going. And I want to mount my shifter, but I think it's too high. So I'm probably going to cut it and then weld it back together. But I think I'm going to do it below the boot so nobody will ever see. I don't know. I mean, they're so expensive, and I didn't know how high to buy one when I bought it. It's like I'm guessing. I'm standing there holding my hand up and a tape measure, and I'm way too high.
That's a smart idea, Howie. Try it on a scrap piece first.
Well, I have to get a scrap piece, I guess. You know what would work is that metal that I got from that decorative looking metal I got from Lowe's today.
Dee Dee said, if the hole goes bad, the video will get more views, but a little piece of your soul will die. It's worth it.
It's worth it. Totally worth it. I did notice that. People like when you screw stuff up. It's like, I did a really decent job on my collector, and it's got like no views. And then I did a terrible job with this primer, and it's like it's big giant runs, and it's like it's got a whole bunch of views. Your failures are successful.
Fuel Fire said, once you try it, it will be scrapped.
Yeah, it could be. It could be, but
try it on the piece of the Nova you are replacing.
Well, that's steel, and this is, like I said, this is like it's almost tinfoil. Is the best way I can describe it. One, the decorative pieces on your trifives, that whether you get the Bel Air with the little Chevys, which I have, which is kind of weird. It's like my interior is going to be Bel Air-ish with that. The outside's 150 and it's a 210. So I guess, this minus that equals 210. I don't know. Something like that.
Robbie said people love it when you lose. They love dirty laundry. And Don said use plenty of tape and you'll be fine, BW.
There you go. Lots of tape. Yep.
We're getting to the last call for
alcohol. That's fun. That's freaking great. So, yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Buy some roof flashing. There you go. That's a good idea.
I might actually have a piece out in the shed. That is a good idea. That's a good
from Spray Bomb.
And you know what? It's a hair. It's a hair thicker than the stuff that you got on your dash. It really is. It's thicker. It's stronger. So hey, no, I'll try that though. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll try a test
cut
piece.
up a soda can to practice.
That's another great idea. We'll figure it out. We are going to do it.
Got to get those presents done, Brian.
Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night.
Sandwich it between something.
Well, I have to get the layout right, Randy. That's one thing I have to do. Is I have to get the layout right because I'm gonna. There's 2 holes in the dash. You know, anybody that don't remember, I mean, it's they're there, and I was just gonna cover them over. That's why when I asked Kim for the trim kit, I got the one without the radio, just everything delete. And I was going to leave it deleted. And I'm like, you know what? Why not use those 2 holes? They're 2-inch. They're perfect for a gauge. And then I'm like, well, I could put a third one there, but it's going to like be into the radio area. But who cares?
Henry said, just add a trim ring after you screw it up.
Well, there is a trim ring on the gauges. I mean, the chrome. There is a trim ring on the gauges. You know, they got the little horseshoes on the back that grab in or whatever. So. Hey, and it's going to be what it is. My dad is what did the guy say on Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Happy holidays, Jesus. I hope your daughter's doing okay.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, buddy. Happy holidays.
Randy's saying I'll get you another one if you mess it up.
She probably would, and that's just it. It's like she probably would. And right now I got the Hurst pistol grip for the shifter, but I'm already looking at American flag shifter knobs too. So there's that. Sometimes I buy stuff on a whim and it's like, well.
Merry Christmas, Jed.
Merry Christmas, buddy. And I hope everybody gets what they want for Christmas. We didn't really do this year. Last year I took full advantage of Christmas. I made Kim put up the Christmas tree. I let her know exactly what car parts I want. This year, I didn't get to it.
Oh, Kevin, you're welcome.
So, I don't know if I told you guys though.
Merry Christmas, Howie.
I'm shopping right now for a good mechanical fuel pump. I have the electric one, but I'm like, you know what? I would just put a mechanical one on there and not worry about it. So that's what I'm doing. So there's another
Kansas
part.
Okie said there is a step fit up to 2 3/8 on Amazon.
All right. I'm going to have to go
Merry
check
Christmas,
that out.
Mike.
Thank you very much. I got to wait for my new credit card to come. I bought something last month.
Merry Christmas, Tony.
Something last month off of something, and they tried to reorder it automatically, so I had to have a fraud alert. So now I got to wait for a new card.
Bye, Mike. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Robbie. I hope Santa's good to you, too.
Kim yelled at me for that one, too.
Everybody have a great Christmas.
Yes, have a very Merry Christmas.
Be safe.
Everybody.
Stay warm, even though we're a bunch of wusses compared to the Canadians.
Yeah, the people in Canada got us on weather. They're all laughing at us. It's cold. I swear, though, it was 55 degrees at 4 o'clock this morning, and now it's 10 degrees. I mean, that's a big drop. But we do got
Love you guys. Have a good Christmas.
Have a very Merry Christmas. We really enjoy your company. You guys make our week every week coming in here and hanging out with us. It's pretty awesome. I enjoy everybody that's got channels. I enjoy all your content. I hope you guys enjoy what we do here.
Get your presents done, Brian. Brian's making presents. He's
staining stuff. Yeah, get it done.
He's being an elf. Frank says his shop is nice and warm. Good night, Chop Cat.
I get
Merry
mine
Christmas.
nice and hot. It's just
Bye, Mrs. K.
When it's cold, it drops fast. It's one of them things. I got to turn the heater on once an hour. And now that it's 10 degrees, I'll have to turn it on twice an hour. All right. Well, we're down to our last minute, darling. I think we've said all our goodbyes. We said everything we're going to say. I want everybody.
Too many people to say goodbye.
There's so many people.
But
Paul, I didn't see Floyd this week. Floyd must have had something going on.
I didn't think Chris either. But
Chris didn't make it. It's a holiday. You can't. Yeah, Gordon's not here. But hey, we had a pretty good turnout. Most of our friends were able to make it.
Very good turnout.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in and sharing Christmas Eve with us.
Take it easy, Gorney. I really appreciate
Bye,
everybody.
BBK.
All right. There we go. All right. Let me see. Get ready there.
Good night. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see everybody next week. And we're going to try that drilling, and we're going to do it on film so you guys can watch me botch it. Take it easy. Until next time. Take care, everybody. That was pretty